Hello and welcome. This is Grandmother Johnette for our October Consciousness Update. And thanks for joining us. So I'm in New Hampshire, and I've been attending the grandmother's twice a year medicine hoop of life ceremony. So the energies that I bring to you today really come filled with the hope and the peace that the grandmothers have been holding for centuries. And these traditions are passed on from grandmother to grandmother. And we meet in order to really anchor the energies of peace, awakening, and transformation. So I'm doing this consciousness update now so you can join in on that upflow of energy that we're anchoring here so that it can be accessible to everyone in your hearts, wherever you are. So let's talk about October. So last month, we called it a month of a hard reset, like when your computer stops because nothing's working, and that's all you have to push the button, you have to turn everything off, and then you have to just wait for a few minutes. And so then when you turn your computer back on, you then have to go and purify or get rid of all the programs, all the apps that caused the situation in the first place. So here for October, I'm calling this really time for detox. The heat is on, the frequencies are rising, and it's a time for us to kind of stop, purify, detox, clean away the old programs that don't work or have worked but won't work for our future. So let's really talk about what this month is helping us do with the energies. Number one, this month, the energies of October started at the end of September with the equinox. So the equinox is balance. And we're now in the time of Libra, the scales, balance. It's really a call to find balance. And that means purify, detox. My guide Mark is actually doing a course now on purification. How do we purify ourselves? So in this month, October, next Saturday, the 14th, we're going to have an annular solar eclipse. And we call it a ring of fire solar eclipse, where the moon covers most of the sun. So there's a ring of fire. And that's really a portal of purification. So you can imagine that our souls, ourselves, are being, I was going to say pushed, but I think we're being pulled through this portal of fire. What happens in a portal of fire? Things get burned away. So it's really a time like the alchemist time, where you take the metal that's not cleansed, and you heat it, and you heat it, and you heat it until the minerals, the gold, separates from the trash. So when I say the heat is on, we're in that alchemist fire. We're going through this portal of fire, portal of purification. It's uncomfortable, right? Burning away is never easy. So the first thing that we see as we go through this purification is we see, oh my God, look at all that crap that's around. Well, that crap was always in the uncleaned gold, if we use the alchemist metaphor. It's just we couldn't see it. But now as the heat comes, purification comes, the gold separates from the impurities. We see the impurities and we're going, oh my God, it's awful out here. Everything's chaos. Everything's terrible. And then what can happen in this time of purification is we begin to connect to and identify with the impurities. We're watching it on TV. We're reading it on social media. Oh my God, the world's falling apart. It's because we've decided to see those impurities. They've always been there. So the shadows we see are showing themselves, not because it's more shadowed than it's ever been, but because we're going through a detox period and we have to see them. So my invitation is to look at where your identity is. Is it with all the impurities, all the craziness, or is it with, I'm finally feeling my gold. I'm finally feeling that purity of myself that I hadn't seen before. So you might think of this ring of fire, that the outside has all the trash that's getting burned off, and we're going through the inside. We're going through this portal. So my invitation to you in this time of detoxing is to uncouple your internal self's mirroring of everything that happens outside. We've been unconscious. We've been asleep. And when we're asleep inside ourselves, what we do is the easiest possible thing. Our whole existence mirrors the chaos outside. We're just one big mirror. We lost being creator. Instead, we're responder. So it's our opportunity, especially this month, we're supported to unhook your identity from the outside stuff that's getting burned off and decide what you want your inner landscape to be. So peace, joy, love, kindness, light, hope. And as we spend time inside ourselves, strengthening that, we're busy holding that vibration and we're no longer mirroring the chaos because we're unconscious. And what happens is our internal self, our high self, the one that's made of light and has always been made of light, begins to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Ultimately, we, our light selves, begin to influence the chaos around us. And as there's enough of us holding this new vibe, this new light, the chaos around us begins to change. Change never comes from the chaos, from what's being burned away. It comes from the still point, the stillness. So in this time of detoxing, where we're supported in purification, I'm suggesting a couple of things. I'm suggesting starting right away with a 21-day soul body fusion challenge. We did this in February, and personally, I found it was extraordinarily helpful. So if you know soul body fusion, commit 21 days. You know, it's supposed to be 10 minutes. It's supposed to be 20 minutes total. If you don't have 20 minutes, do it for 5 minutes. I do it laying in bed. I just bring my soul into my awareness, into my body, and just relax into it. But I'm going to give you another thing to do while you're doing your soul body fusion for the next 21 days. And a friend he's really a magician and an alchemist, and he's doing this, and he's changed his whole body. He's like lost 20 kilos. He's stronger. His hair's getting thicker. He's crazy how he's detoxed himself. But one thing he said he started is every day he lays down facing his head to the north. Use your compass on your phone, face your head north, and let the Earth's electromagnetic field harmonize you and detox you. And do that, he said, for 15 minutes a day, north, and then turn so your head is facing south. And then let the Earth's south pole detox you. So I thought, great, I can do soul body fusion and this north-south thing at the same time. It's great. What I find now, and I've only done the north-south thing for a week, is when I get my head to north, I feel happy. It's like I can feel when my head is north. It's just, So you all try it. Soul body fusion for 21 days, this north-south alignment, if you can, 15 minutes each way. Just laying there, being conscious of purification, of detoxing. So in this hub of everything, it's like we've been hijacked by the external world. So another thing to detox from, by using the soul body fusion and this north-south alignment, is be very conscious of detoxing from media, what you're feeding to your body. Are we watching the news so we can get righteously angry? Are we going over and over again about the thing our ex-husband did? So just allow yourself to detox from media. Watch what you're watching on TV, watch what you're looking at in social media. Do you really want to put that stuff into your beautiful detoxing container? Then I invite you during this month where we're supported in purification, this is a time to make some changes in your diet, to detox what you're eating. Maybe you've been wanting to become vegetarian. Start cutting out the meat or the dairy, whatever feels like it's heavy in your body. As these frequencies go faster and faster, one, the good thing is it supports us in dropping what's heavy. But if we insist upon holding what's heavy and eating it or drinking it in, we will get heavier and heavier, and we will slow down the process. So it's a wonderful time to really detox inner and out. What I'm seeing in my personal sessions with people is actually extraordinarily quick growth. I'm calling them seeds of light, and they're this white light, and it seems like they've been hanging out in Shambhala, waiting for our hearts to be ready, for these seeds of light to be planted in our hearts. And then they open up into this beautiful white light. And I'm seeing in people, one, I can see their heart just brighten, but more and more people, I can see this luminous egg where their aura is stronger than ever before, that they've cleared so much. And now they're automatically, magnetically calling peace and happiness and abundance and flow into their lives without effort. And they're magnetically pushing away what's toxic to them. I'm seeing it in so many more clients than I have just 4 months ago. And just a quick thing that I saw here at the Grandmother's Medicine Wheel, I did a quick meditation, and what I've been doing in this month is going into my heart and feeling the seeds of white light and seeing this white light around my heart. And on Friday morning, I did my normal meditation, went into my heart, and I'm thinking I'm always supposed to add light to it. I didn't even have to add light to it. It was the white light in my heart just popped open, and I could see this white light spiral, and I was instantly uplifted. I could feel the upliftment. Saw a picture of my heart with white wings on it, lifting up in this spiral. And in about 5 seconds time, I was in joy and bliss and happiness. It was instant. I didn't have to do anything. So you all, this is a time consciously purify, clear out what doesn't serve you. We keep asking for a new world, but we don't move away the old world to make any room. So please consciously keep away from your life what you no longer want, what doesn't serve you, to make room for all the things you've been asking for. Give yourself quiet time in nature, meditate, do the soul body fusion, and just see if these seeds of love just open and you get taken on a vortex into peace and joy and happiness. So the prophecies now from the grandmothers in the ceremonies we've just done the last few days, the prophecies are there's still going to be hard times. And that's to be expected because we're purifying and the impurities are showing themselves. Again, it's our opportunity to identify with that which we want, that which is clean. Find that quiet space inside where you're already pure. To support you, I have my Mark class, my Mark channel class will be not this week, but next week. The first class you can watch for free. So go to JohnetteCrowley.com, Mark classes, free classes, watch it for free. It's part 1 of purification. It was an amazing class. All of you can find it, watch it for free. And if you want to join us in the 8-week purification course, we'll start a week from Monday. So we'll start, I don't know what date that is, but that's when we'll do class 2. So I invite you to be part of this purification and Mark's class on the 12th dimension, which is about uncharted realms. And the second thing that we're doing is next Saturday, I said, is the total eclipse. I'll be there. I'm actually traveling to New Mexico to be in the path of the eclipse. And on Sunday, I will do my trilogy of activation, which is a portal of purging, a portal of breakthrough. So we'll take the energies and do this activation, and that you can find on my website as well under events. And I think those are the main things I'm doing. I'm doing a Woman's Sedona retreat in early November. So you all, your light is holding a huge flame for the rest of humanity. Keep it burning. The frequencies are going to get higher and higher. They're going to support your light if you let it. So thank you and blessings from the Grandmother's Medicine Hoop of Life with Grandmother Sasa. Thank you so very much.